afternoon. And thank you for tuning in to ShadyTree TV. All right. So let's get into it. Today, we got a lot of shade, a lot of tea, and a lot of news. You ready?
Let's tell them what they want to hear.
Alright, so today in this segment of That's Just Messy, we're going to talk about April and Fizz. Y'all listen. That's just messy. What are your takes on it?
I feel exactly the same way. It's just that, like, people don't think it's that. You know, they just think it's love. They found love and stuff like that. But just break it down to them why it's messy.
So, this is what I want to tell y'all. So, we're married. We have a child. The reason why I feel like it's messy and inappropriate, yeah, you can find love in anywhere, in anybody. I get that. But when you have children involved that are in the limelight, I don't feel that it is fair to put them through that type of humiliation when they get older. That is something that you're going to have to explain to them, that they may get picked at over or any type of scenario because you want to decide to put your feelings before your child.
And also, to make it even worse, that people fail to realize is they used to be best friends and used to be on the same
in the same group.
In the same group. So when the kids grow up and be like, Dad, y'all was best friends. Why am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just very, very, very messy, and people don't understand that. And I really feel like people get mad. People may get mad when I say this, but I really feel like April needed a rebound, and that was the rebound. And he was always there. So
a shoulder to cry on is a whoop to ride on. Everybody knows that saying.
Yeah. So let me know how y'all feel in the comment section.
Yes, please let us know, because we really want to know. I mean, no shade to anybody, but that's just messy.
Right. Next. So, you wanna
all right.
talk to this about this one?
To be honest, y'all, like, it's a lot of tea, and I just feel like, anyway. So y'all don't pick on me if I get this man whole live name wrong, but YK Osiris. Okay.
Correct.
Well, he was arrested for an assault on his girlfriend. Apparently, he strangled her. Like, what is up with y'all, bro?
I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. The king of R&B, they don't be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
And he said he the king of R&B.
He said the king of R&B.
But my thing is, I feel like these dudes get into the limelight and then just start going crazy. Because they feel like either, A, they just above the law, or, you know, stuff don't pertain to them, or they have enough money to beat each case and all that. It's just like, dude, you got to chill.
As somebody that's in a relationship with somebody, I speak on dudes.
Sorry.
You okay? I speak on guys, friend. Since I'm a guy, of course. When you get in an altercation with your significant other, the best thing to do is to walk away and just get some breathing. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down, because the last thing you want to do is to put hands on her. No matter if it's punching her, no matter if it's strangling her, no matter if it's pushing her, nothing. Just walk away, because 9 times out of 10, what's gonna happen is when the police come down. It's bad. It's bad when I say this, but the police is gonna be a little bit more on the female side than the guy side because of the male dominance. Okay, so either way, and then 2, you got to look at it as, what's your skin color? Because of course, we all know
the day we live in.
We all know what's going down nowadays.
I mean, not trying to be funny, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like people think about stuff like that. That's the first thing you ought to think about, especially if your significant other is of another race. Like,
Yep.
You already know how that's going to play out. So the best thing to do is, like he said, walk away and take a breather. Whatever you got to do. Even if you got to punch, if you got 15 holes in your wall, that's better than going to jail or going to prison.
Yep. That's it.
So.
That's it.
All right.
With it, the Panthers. Panthers put Cam Newton on injury reserve. He's done for the season with a foot injury. It's bad, you know. It's bad because I feel I'm on both sides of the fence with it. A lot of people saying that Cam Newton's not going to come back this next season. I don't think he will. I think the general manager is kind of fed up with him. It just don't look like when he is. Like I said, I'm on both sides of the fence with it. I'm not biased or nothing, but it just feels like he don't put his 100% when he's healthy at all. And a lot of it's got to do with Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera is telling him not to run that much, but that's what he's known to do. You have a 6'8", 250-pound player, and the next biggest guy on defense is your same size. Why not run? You know, you have the open lane. You run it. But he's trying to transition him into a pocket quarterback. And what I always say about Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, these great pocket quarterbacks is this. The general manager and the staff and everything, they go find linemen and pay them so much money to protect them. That's why you never see green on their jerseys. They're always upright. They're never falling down. They're never getting sacked that much or nothing like that. Cam Newton, if you want him to be a pocket quarterback, you have to find linemen that will protect him to do that. Their lineman is suited and booted for him to run.
Suited and booted.
I mean, what else? You know what I'm saying? What else you need from him?
Wow.
The best case scenario for him is to get out of there. I really feel that. And a lot of Carolina Panthers fans may get mad if he do leave or nothing like that. You can't get too mad because he's did everything in his power to try and get a ring here. It's just they're not looking out for him at all. So just you gotta part ways. You gotta do what's best for you. Now we got something.
So it's time for breaking news.
Right, we just found this out not even 10 minutes ago.
Just in. All right. So y'all listen. So rapper
T.I.P. coming live from the VIP, boy.
has been coming live from the gynecologist, y'all. He goes to the gynecologist with his daughter to make sure she's still a virgin.
For those of y'all that don't know what a hymen is, just look it up, okay? Just look it up.
And not only that, he forced her, apparently, allegedly, or did he say this?
He forced her.
He forced her. I don't know how true this is, but we got some sources saying that he forced her.
Basically forced her.
To sign a HIPAA form saying that basically he is allowed, the doctor is allowed to tell him everything or certain things that goes on in that room.
I don't know how long that HIPAA form stays present. I don't know if it's at 21 because she's already 18.
Here's the thing. When you turn 18, you are considered an adult. And they give you a HIPAA form that asks you, is the doctor allowed to give consent to your parent or guardian? Okay, so in this circumstance, T.I. allegedly forced Deja, his daughter, to allow him to be of consent on that HIPAA form. Because if she didn't sign saying that he was allowed to know about this information, then it would only be sacred between her and the doctor. How do y'all feel about that?
Leave it in the comment section because it's just, whew.
It's kind of, for me, now, how people raise their children is how they raise their children. That's between them. But because, once again, these are people that are in the public eye and, you know, all of their business is laid on Front Street, you have that right to comment on it. If you don't want nobody to comment on it, then it shouldn't be made to be mainstream news. But anyway, I personally feel like the question is he doing the same thing to his sons? Mind you, guys don't go to the gynecologist, guys don't get checked in their virginity and all that other stuff. But are his sons allowed to have sex? Because I personally feel that's a double standard. Now, I can understand, you don't want your daughter having children at a young age, blase. I get that, cool, If she's waiting till marriage, kudos to her, respect to her, girl, you keep it going. But I don't feel like it should be to a point to where your dad has to go to the gynecologist with you and basically know everything that's going on.
Leave it in the comment section. And that's all I'm going to say right here. Whew.
Alright. So, on another note, last but not least, we're going to talk about something positive. Because with all this shade and all this mess going on, all this messy tea, we want to keep it and end it on a positive note.
Yep.
So with that being said, we want to give a big kudos and hats off to LeBron James.
Got to. LeBron James, well, y'all might not know, he built a school, I think last year. It's called I Promise School for families in need, kids that not necessarily getting the schooling that they need in his hometown or nothing. But right now he's building housing for the families of the students at his I Promise schools. For, they may be dealing with homelessness, poverty, not having that much food, just anything really. And he's building houses for the families. And that right there alone, yes, he's got a lot of money and stuff, but there's just so much stuff that regular people like us can do around the community to help your community out. No matter if it's donating money, no matter if it's donating canned goods to anything, just to help people get off their feet. Because you may not know it, but a lot of people see that and it makes them want to do that as well. You
become an inspiration.
Yes.
And to be honest, you have to live by example if you want other people to do certain things. You can't speak on something and you not be living that same lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So for all the people who, constantly have something to say about, X, Y, and Z that's going on in the world, if you're not lending that helping hand, you have no right to speak on anything that's going on within this world. Yep. And so you have to basically make your mark in this world if you can stand for something or fall for anything. So if you want to be known for something good that you did within this world when you leave here, versus always being in the spotlight for X, Y, and Z, anything, but it being negative stuff. Be the person that's in the news for positive things. You know what I'm saying? Put your stamp on this world and let that be it. Alright, so with that being said, we'll have more news for y'all. Shady TV gonna always keep it 100. And we thank y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned for
subscribe,
more
follow,
news.
push them push notifications to get
the recent tea. Until next time, we love y'all. Shady TV.
Deuces.
We out.